Attack me. I don't care. You can put my head on bounce.
You know,
whatever the
Ricks,
fuck I want.
you can't blame YouTube. You gotta go to these things and say and report them. They can't, as much as they have aggravated things.
They're too botted and they're dealing with too much content.
But if 50 people, 100 people say this is bad news, this is violence, this is mean, bullying, they'll
fucking wish that someone would find this guy and poke his eyes with a pick.
I'm just making. Listen, the point that I'm making.
I love that record.
The final point that I'm going to make, and I got to get off because I got my son here. We're going to do together. The final point that I'm making is that if I would have listened to the people that were telling me to do that, then I would have booted Rob off way a long time ago.
You should do whatever you want.
But but I did not, because it's not my place to do something like that. If somebody doesn't like Rob because Rob is on my show, then they can just not watch. Davey Strangename has never been on my show. He's shown up in my chat. And Mary Stark has never been on my show. He's shown up in my chat. And since all of this stuff went down, those guys have just backed out and said, out of reverence to the show and out of respect to you, we're going to get out of here because we're bringing heat on you that is not warranted. And at least that, to me, shows that they're stand-up people. Yeah. And I'm not saying it like they didn't cross a line. I have said horrible shit to people that make them hate me for the rest of my life.
Wait,
you have. We all have.
What I feel about that, the people like the Strange Love and Maurice, whatever, those people should come up and face everyone.
What are you, Trump, trying to?
Bold,
are you saying just sanctimonious?
Come out of the shadows and be a real person. At least Rob is out there. You know, he's got a target on him, maybe whatever. He's out there saying it to people, like he says it to Rob Walker, who's up there. They're selling to each other. They can fight their own battles.
You're right, Mazzy. But
that's with a phony name, and you do this stuff, and you make these phony videos under a fictitious name. I think that's fucking bullshit.
Right, Mazzy, but I'm saying it's just not a noble cause to say, I insult you to your face. But here's what I am saying. There was Nick, please. Nick.
I'm sorry.
Damn. Okay, here's what I'm going to say. Number one, Jesus. Just derailed me. What are you, crinkling cans? What are you doing?
No, I was going through capacitors and bags of.
Okay, that's great.
Okay, we're done. Go ahead. Sorry. I should have muted.
Are you popping those air pillows? What are you doing?
No.
Go ahead.
I can't.
That's funny actually. So
I lost my train of thought with that. It was
I get it.
It sounded like you were smashing Modelo cans. Here's what my point was going to be that at the end of the day, I respect everybody's right to say what they're going to say, and there are times when people go over the line, and it really messes with somebody. It's happened to me. It's happened to you. It's happened to other people. And I know what you're saying. You're sticking up for it. But I remember this. There was a time when there was another show that was being called Toxic. And somehow it flipped around and it became my show is Toxic. I remember there was a time when there was a show where somebody was getting booted off that show every single morning by being berated until they felt so bad that they just ran away, and they were banned to the rice paddies, which in itself is a racist bullshit term. And all of a sudden, I became the person that was doing those things. And that transference that idea of, I don't want to be called this, so I'm going to find somebody else to call that. All of these things my channel is being singled out for used to be
And it tells you like
a different channel, and somehow that channel has perpetrated this like a smear campaign on what I'm doing. And I've literally been watching that show and watching them calling me toxic and my show toxic when we were all just grooving along nice and peacefully. But then all of a sudden they found a way to project it onto me. These tactics.
I wouldn't be here if I thought you were toxic and your show's toxic.
I know. But what I'm just saying that all of the things that have been transferred onto us used to belong to somebody else. It's very convenient.
Yeah.
And the people that are doing it are acting like they're friends. And that's bothersome. You know? Like, because I worked with Jack Douglas, or I produced Famous People, and it works to say that when you want to manipulate your fan base to have famous people on your show, then it's good. But when it's convenient for the drama to get raised up, then it's bad. It's like, what? Why are we doing all that? I'm not attacking other people's channels. I'm not doing any of that. I'm trying to mind my own business and have fun and do stuff. But it's like I can't even watch anymore because I'm so tired of listening to people talk shit about me. Even if I don't do, like, those people that everybody's telling me I should ban, they're not here. They haven't been here all night.
Right.
You know, they haven't been here. They're gone.
I think that's good. I'm here to wish you all, the three of you, a happy New Year.
That's
And
good.
I'm just bummed out that.
Florida, so one of those, lone gunmen shoots up at his house.
Oh, Christ almighty.
I live in Texas.
What the fuck, buddy? Well, I mean, wishing death upon people.
Only certain people.